As a kid, I always had a fascination with the ocean, especially whales and dolphins. Because of this interest, when I was really young, my aunt gave me a book about marine mammals. Inside there was a picture of an orca, and that started my fascination with orcas. There were a series of events that I met a friend who was also a scientist. The friendship led me to Norway to do research on the orcas. From the time we first came here, we wanted to learn from people who have experience in the field. I got in touch with the Norwegian Orca Survey, and I've been fortunate enough to learn from them, and in turn do my best to advocate and support the work they are doing.
Orcas against the coast moving north. We got one orca heading out.
My name is Jacques. I'm a photographer, and I spend every winter in the Arctic, where I shoot and film Norwegian orcas in the natural environment. What I do is very reactive.
You have the next 2 hours in 20 seconds. Good.
It's about being in the right place at the right time and reacting to what I see.
I would say we swim. You ready? Swim.
As you're looking under the water, the first thing you will see is the head-on view of an orca kind of coming straight towards you. They even scan you as they're looking at you, so you can hear the very, very distinct clicking. As they get closer, you realize the size of these animals. When they actually pass you and you can get a view which is close enough where you can actually see their eyes and you can really see them looking at you, it is a very, very, very special experience. Something I don't think I'll ever get used to.
So the weather this week makes this insanely difficult. It's always better on the side of safety, because when the weather gets bad here, it can be very, very dangerous.
We're very high up in the Arctic Circle, so conditions are pretty extreme. We have very low temperatures, heavy sea states at times.
As the day progresses, it turns into that.
Huh?
Yeah, orca. Yeah, straight ahead.
Personally, I do a lot of it jumping in and out of boats. It's very physical, so having a system which is reliable and you don't have to worry about is very important. Using the camera in the housing feels exactly the same way it would if I'm using it topside. The dive equipment that I'm using, for example the gloves, tend to be thicker and a bit more difficult to work with. So it's really important having a housing where I can actually access push buttons, dials and everything. With the system I have now, it's pretty easy to do. It's easy to grip controls, turn them, access them, push them. And I'm not working against the gear in order to use it, which makes my work far more efficient. I've stayed with Ikelite for all these years for the simple fact that as my need grew for bigger, more sophisticated systems, Ikelite was always there to match the needs.